Hi, my name is Mohammad Ayan Hafiz, and today I'm going to discuss about the introduction to Android and Jetpack Compose. Android app development, Jetpack Compose role. Android app development creates application for the Android operating system. It allows building apps for the various devices, including smartphones, tablets, and variables. Jetpack Compose's role. Jetpack Compose simplifies Android UI development. It's a declarative UI toolkit that replaces XML-based layout, making it easy to create visually appealing and responsive UIs. What is Jetpack Compose? Declarative UI kit. Jetpack Compose leverages a declarative approach to UI development, allowing you to describe the desired UI state rather than manually managing UI elements. Specified development. Compose simplifies UI development by eliminating the need for complex XML layouts. It provides a more intuitive and streamlined way to create dynamic and interactive UIs. Modern UI framework. Jetpack Compose is designed to be a modern UI framework for Android, providing a powerful and efficient way to create user interfaces for contemporary Android apps. Comparing Jetpack Compose with the XML layouts, Jetpack Compose utilizes a declarative approach focusing on describing the UI state. It offers more concise and readable way to create UI elements, reducing boilerplate code. XML-based layout. Traditional XML-based layout required developers to define the UI structure using XML files, making the UI code more verbose and less maintainable. Benefits of Jetpack Compose offers several advantages over XML-based layouts, including improved code readability, reduced boilerplate code, and increased developer productivity. Here's the example of simple composable function. Fun greeting, name, string, text. Text is equals to hello, $name, exclamation mark, and the parenthesis closed. Setting up the development environment. To set up the development environment, you have to install the Android Studio. Begin by downloading and installing Android Studio from the official Android developer website. This integrated development Android environment IDE provides all the necessary tools for Android app development. Android SDK. Ensure SDK is installed and configured with the Android Studio. This SDK contains all the necessary components such as libraries, tools, and emulator for building and running Android apps. Emulator or device. To test and run your apps, you can use the emulator including with the Android Studio or connect a physical Android device to your computer for testing. For creating your first project, first you have to launch Android Studio and create a new project. When prompted, select empty compose activity as a template to utilize Jetpack Compose for UI development. Project structure. The project structure includes essential files such as mainActivity.kt, which acts as the entry point for your app, and UI files where you will implement your UI components. MainActivity.kt, the main activity class responsible for launching and managing the app's UI. UI files, files containing composable functions that define the user interface. Build.gradle, a build configuration file that is specify project dependencies and other build settings. Building your first composable function. Composable function, the building blocks. To create your first composable function, start with a simple composable function to display a greeting message demonstrating how to define a function and use Jetpack Compose components. Composable functions are the core of Jetpack Compose. They take data and return UI elements, making it easy to manage and update the UI. A simple greeting app can be created by the text and the modifier. The text composable function displays text on the screen. Use it to display a greeting message or any text you need in your UI. Modifier. The modifier composable function lets you customize the appearance and the behavior of UI elements applied to the text composable to add padding or other modification. To modify the styling and layout. Padding. The padding modifier adds space around the composable, improving readability and visual appeal of the UI. Background color. The background color modifier sets the background color of the composable. Choose appropriate colors to enhance the user experience. Alignment. The alignment modifier controls the positioning of composable within its container. Experiment with different alignments to achieve the desired layout. Modifier examples. Padding 16 dp adds padding of 16 dp around the composable. Background color.blue sets the background color of the composable to blue. Fill max width makes the composable fill the entire width of its container. Customizing the UI and adding interaction. To customize the UI and add interaction, you can use button, on-click, toast. The button composable function represents an interactive button that can be used to trigger action. The on-click modifier allows you to specify a lambda function that will be executed when the button is pressed. Toast are short messages that appear on the screen to provide feedback to the user. You can display a toast message to confirm the button click. Managing state in Compose. Remember, the remember composable function helps you to manage state within your composable function. Mutable state of. The mutable state of function creates a mutable state that can be updated within your composable function, triggering UI updates. Personalizing the UI. Custom text, custom colors. You can use the custom layouts. Use different font styles, colors, and sizes to make the text in your app unique and visually appealing. Experiment with different colors palettes to match your app's theme and branding. Explore different layout options like column, row, and box to create visually pleasing and user-friendly arrangements. Now experimenting with the Jetpack Compose. Experimenting with different composable. Try out different composable like image, lazy column, and lazy row to add more features and functionality to your app. Explore modifiers. Experiment with different modifiers to change the appearance and behavior of your composables like size, color, and shape. Also use themes. Customize the look and feel of your app by applying themes with specific colors and styles and fonts.